And we want to welcome everyone into this evening's broadcast as we are currently having some technical difficulties coming into tonight's game with the internet here at Northside Christian High School in Crowley, Louisiana. It's the John Melvin Millers going up against the William Carey Crusaders tonight. Our score right now, 9-4. And bear with us as we continue to work out some issues that we have had here this evening thus far. And I'm Brian Prodich along with my partner, Brady Borrell.
Hey, good evening.
Welcome in, Brady. Of course, we are here live at John Melvin University. Our score, it is 9-5. As a basket made by the Millers. That'll put another 2 on the board, and it'll make it now 11-5. The Millers lead early on in this game. We've got 17-13 left to play here in the first half.
And again, we are trying to work through those buffering issues. Just give us a moment.
Crusaders have the ball right now. We're going to have a whistle, and that'll go over to John Melvin right now.
And again, want to thank you for joining us tonight here at John Melvin University here in Crowley, Louisiana. Just an opportunity that we've had to team up with them, and we'll be telling you more about it as this connection here to John Melvin University brings a lot of connections back home to St. Mary Parish, the home of John Melvin, the late John Melvin, and his family, and we will be telling you that more about that. We are coming to you live from Northside Christian School.
Yes.
Here in Crowley, Louisiana.
Thank you, Brady. Our score now 13, and we're going to get the scoreboard straight here for you in a moment, folks, as it's John Melvin with 13 and William Carey University now with 7. 13-7 our score. Crusaders have it. They take it in, or John Melvin does with the rebound. Up with it from the free throw line, and he's going to miss. That was Robert Green, or pardon me. That was Keandre Broussard, the senior from Lafayette. Crusaders with it. In the paint, up with it, and they get 2. Now 13-9. John Melvin with the ball. That's going to be Dwayne Bordelon. Gets it inside, up with it. The layup, Keandre Broussard puts another 2. And we're going to have a whistle, and this is going to go back to John Melvin. To take it out is going to be Dane Bordelon, a sophomore out of Galliano. And as Brady had mentioned, and as we try to get some technical difficulties tweaked out, a lot of ties between here and the Morgan City area as Melvin puts another 2 on the board. John Melvin. And that now makes our score 17-9. We've got 15 minutes left to play here in the first half. This one taken away by Broussard, and then up with it and in. 2 points. And it's now 19-9. And we're going to have a foul, whistle and a foul. And Brady, and we just want to ask everyone to please bear with us as coming into this gymnasium, the internet was real sluggish when you look at it from a mobile standpoint. We were able to connect to the school's internet, which failed just prior to the game. So we've got a gentleman up to the line. That is Elijah Kennedy. He'll try for the free throw, and that one's up and in.
Brian, I don't know about you, but one of these referees, or one of these officials, excuse me, looks extremely familiar, that we may have seen him in high school. The guy on the right.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
He looks very familiar to me.
And we are excited to be able to bring you this game here tonight. As this is going to be Broussard with it, gets it to the wing near side, now back up to the top, and that is going to be missed. Score now 19-11. Crusaders trail the Millers. Crusaders with the basketball between the legs up to the top of the key. It's going to be Chapman with it, gets it to the near side, to the wing. They get it back inside to Chapman, who now gets it out to the wing on the far side of the court. This one's going to be taken away and then taken away again. They get it inside to Chapman off the backboard, and that's good for two. Nice job there defensively by the Crusaders. John Melvin University being very aggressive tonight, and I like that. As this one's going to be blocked by Elijah Kennedy. Well, Brady, it's just, it was a nice trip up here. You know, talking to Coach here just before the game. What a great group of people here.
Yes, there are great people, and we had a good trip, good food.
Yeah, and Brady's always loving the food, let me tell you.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure you probably have figured it out by now. Whatever road trip we take, I know where to eat.
Of course, your old stomping grounds as well here in Crowley. You've got a lot of ties everywhere. I've never seen someone with so many ties.
It's my home area, man. I was born 20 minutes from here in Jennings.
Scores 21 as we're getting that scoreboard operating a little bit better here. John Melvin with the basketball. Taken away now by Chapman, and he is going to slam it in. So we've got a timeout taken here. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Our score 13:02 left to play here in this first half. It is the Crusaders 15, John Melvin 21. Back in a moment. Welcome back here to John Melvin University as the Millers are set to take this one out. 13:02 left to play here in the first period. Dribbling the ball, the big guy with it, that's Sessions. Sessions fighting for it, and they're going to say it went out on Sessions, so this is going to go over to William Carey. That's Williams, gets it on out to Daniel. Daniel with the basketball near midcourt. Dribbles near side, now tries to get it inside to Chapman. Chapman kicks it back out to the top. That's to Williams, misses. Taken back in by Chapman. Gets it to the wing. Now inside, the feed to Chapman off the backboard, and that is good for two. It is now 21-17. As the Millers have the ball back. This one's going to be intercepted by the Crusaders. They've got it. Wing now driving into the lane. Feeds it on over, and that is going to be Daniel. And we've got a whistle. Let's see, I think they counted that one. They did. It's 21-19, 11:53 left to play here in this first half. And there's a timeout. We'll go ahead and take one as well. 11:53 left to play here in this first half. 21-19, Millers over the Crusaders. And we are back here in Crowley as this one goes out of bounds, and it's going to go over to the Crusaders. Our score 21-19. Want to welcome everyone in
Necessary turnovers. Let's go.
here this evening on a Monday, as the Crusaders have the basketball. They get it over to the wing. That's going to be to Daniel. Daniel dribbling with it. Gets it near side, and that is Williams. Williams back over to Daniel. Up for three, and it's in. The Crusaders now lead 22-21, 11-13 left to play here in this first half. Going up with it was Dane Bordelon for the Millers, and it did not go. Trying from the corner for three, and it won't go, is Elijah Kennedy, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Here with 10:50 left to play, the Millers get it back, driving, now feeding it. And we've got a whistle. We're going to have a charge. So that's going to go back over to the Crusaders. And the Crusaders are going to take this one out. That's Daniel for the Crusaders, making his way near side. Gets it back out to Chapman. Now they'll try for three, and that misses. Taken in by the Millers. And we're going to have a whistle. And we've got a foul. .8:10 left to play here in this first half. 27-23. Our score, William Carey leads it. over John Melvin. I want to thank John Melvin University for allowing us to come in here and broadcast this game tonight, and that's 2 for the Millers. It's now 27-25. Daniel with it between the legs. Now he'll drive and go up with it. Won't go, and that one's taken in by Copper. Copper got it to Broussard. Tried to get it on into Donald Carey, the junior from Cecilia. But they just didn't connect. 7:37 left to play here in this first half. Going up with it. Does not go. Taken in by the Millers. Running and in. Nice jumper there by Keandre Broussard. And so the Millers will call a timeout. And we want to welcome everyone in. Brian Predich along with Brady Borrell. We're live here from John Melvin University. William Carey and John Melvin. William Carey made the trip on in. It's all tied up, 27 apiece. After that timeout, the Crusaders are set to take this one in. That's going to be Williams to handle those duties. He gets it in. Moving right on down the court. Now they kick it outside to Chapman to the corner. The 3, and he's got it. Seven minutes left to play here in this first half. John Melvin with it. Up with the jumper. This is going to be fought for and goes out on John Melvin, and that's going to go back to the Crusaders. And here comes James Williams for the Crusaders to take this one out. And we're going to have a travel, and crowd very pleased with that. As the Millers get it back. Millers with it. This is Sessions out of Fort Worth, Texas. The junior. He'll drive, now kick it out to Broussard, and he gets it. And that's 3 for Broussard. And it's now tied up 30 apiece. Fighting for it. Chapman with it now. Wing goes up for 3, and he nails it. Now 33-30. A lot of threes in this basketball game. Brady B, as we have 6 minutes, 12 seconds left to play in this first half. This is Sessions. Sessions driving the paint. Chapman was there to knock it down, and Sessions got it back. They're going to say he went out. And a lot of times, and we kind of talked about that. Well, we didn't really get the opportunity to talk about with all the technical difficulties, and we appreciate the patience of everyone here tonight. You know, it's with the internet that we're having, the Crusaders make another one, but Brady, and we'll get into the whole John Melvin and how it's come about here in just a moment. 35, that's right, 35-30, and it looks like the Crusaders are going to get this back. We're going to have David Angeron, who is the president of John Melvin University.
Yep, a Bury guy. We went to school with him.
That's right.
Good guy, good family.
Here's Williams. He kicks it on out to Harold. Going up with it. Now a fight under the basket. Chapman kicks it back out. Down to the wing, up for three, and that's going to be a miss by James Harold, and this one goes out of bounds, and it will go over to John Melvin. 5:16 left to play here in the first half. 35-30 our score. As the Millers have it back, and that's taken in by Copper, freshman from Lake Charles. They get it back on over to Bordelon. Bordelon feeds it, and up with it, and the foul. Nice job there by Donald Carey, the junior from Cecilia. So he picks up the two, and he'll go to the line for the three-point play.
You don't hear that name too often, Cecilia.
No, that's right. Yeah. And there we go. So Carey, 3 points there as the Crusaders have it back. Up for threes, Chapman, and that won't go. Rebound by the Millers. Working their way back. That's inside now, and that was Carey with the miss. As the Crusaders, very fast-moving game right here tonight. Up for three, and that's off the back of the rim. That was Harold. Crusaders get it back. And that one's going to be knocked out of bounds by Keandre Broussard.
I'm really anxious to find out more about John Melvin University tonight.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Talk about the connections we've made.
David Angeron, that's right. David Angeron will be in here as well to talk with us, as this is going to be taken in by John Melvin, and that's Sessions. And Sessions going for three. It does not go, and the rebound by Daniel. Daniel with it after the Crusaders had it. He comes near side to the wing. Now they give it on over to Copper, the freshman, and he's good for three. Crusaders trying to get it back. Daniel, and we're gonna have a foul there. As our score is 36-35. This one going back and forth. As the Millers have it. Bordelon dribbling, gets it to Daniels. Daniels going up for three, and that's off the front of the rim. Crusaders get it back. I kept saying Daniel, that was Sessions, pardon me. And this is Daniel who for the Crusaders, who got it to Minor, and Minor, that was good for two. John Melvin with it back. Here's Sessions. Little jumper there, did not go. The rebound by the Millers, and then a whistle, so it looks like John Melvin's going to keep this one. Trying to get it in, they do so. Up with it for three, and that's in. Nice shot there by that young man. That was Blaine Copper, the freshman from Lake Charles. Yep, a freshman.
There you go, freshman.
Crusaders with it. And we're going to have a charge. going to call that one a charge. And see here if we can take a look at it. Brady B. Well, that was from the previous one. We apologize. We're having fun tonight with our technology.
Yes, indeed. It's our first basketball game in close to a year. What can we say?
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
A new
Sessions
venue,
with it.
new equipment.
He feeds it inside. Now back over to the corner. Up with it, the freshman Copper. It did not go. Now the rebound by the Millers. And they're fighting for it. Let's see if they're going to. Nope. Thought maybe they were going to call a jump ball, but Miller's got it back, went up with it, did not go. Chapman now making his way down court. They get it to the corner, and that's going to be a travel. That was absolutely a travel. 39-37, John Melvin leads it. Here with 1:35 left to play in a very fast-moving first half, Brady B.
It's great to make a good connection with Coach Miguez.
Yeah.
From John Melvin University. I forgot his first name.
It's Tim.
Tim Miguez.
Timothy,
exactly
yeah.
right. Great.
Great fella there.
Yeah, we look forward to connecting with him after the game.
Absolutely.
If you'd like to get more information on John Melvin University, visit johnmelvinuniversity.org. Located right here in Crowley. And of course, we are coming to you live from Northside Christian Academy here in Crowley.
Absolutely. As there you see, that one went out on the Millers. Crusaders get it back. Coming up at the half, we'll have president of the university, David Ageron, who will be talking with us. Trying for the three from the corner. That one will not go. That was McClammy. And they're going to say McClammy went out. Or, yeah. And he did. You could clearly see that one.
I want to thank Matthew and Braden for taking the trip with us tonight. Working hard as usual.
And Brady, of course, we've been doing radio for the longest time. So when we come up here and do this, it's very interesting. And then to see it from the opposite side when you're looking at the monitor.
Sure.
It's just, it's strange to say the least.
Yeah, different territory.
Here we go. They get it into Chapman, and that will not go. Rebound by Sessions. Sessions tries to get it inside to the freshman playing Copper, but nope. Close game here in Crowley. This is how we like them, right, Brady?
Absolutely. Always close.
39-37. John Melvin leads William Carey. Crusaders have it back. They're just going to try to hold on to this one as long as they can, as we now have 30 seconds, under 30 seconds. Daniel just dribbling and kind of directing traffic and trying to go up with it for three. That will not go. Rebound by John Melvin, and that's Bordelon. Gets it to Sessions from the wing for three, and that goes off the back of the rim. Rebound by the Crusaders. And we're going to have a whistle. So John Melvin's going to substitute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen that head official somewhere in high school, if I'm not mistaken.
And when you look at Coach, he's from Crowley. We were talking to him prior to the game, Brady, and he's loving it.
He is.
He's loving what he's doing right now, and congratulations to him.
Happy
and
for him.
A great job by John Melvin University getting that young man to coach their team, because I tell you, he's fun to watch.
He is. He's all into it. Very passionate. Young guy.
Yeah.
He just graduated from high school in 2011.
Yep. And that's going to do it. That's the end of the half. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. Our score here at the half, it's 39-37. John Melvin leading William Carey. And we are back here, Crowley, Louisiana, John Melvin University, William Carey University. Brian Produce along with Brady Borrell, very special guest right now with us. David Andron, he is the president, right, of John Melvin University. And David, look, first of all, I want to thank you, all of John Melvin, for allowing us to come out here and be able to do this tonight. We really, really appreciate it. It's for a great, it's beneficial to a very special person, right?
Right, yeah, we're grateful to have you guys here. Really appreciate the time you're taking out to come and do this for us. Tonight's game is dedicated to one of our students, our student assistant basketball coach. His mom is battling cancer right now, so we're doing this for a special occasion for her.
And you know, you began this university. It's the first year of the university, correct?
Correct.
You've got really some special students. You talked about that young man and his mother. He came up to us just prior to the game and thanked us himself, and that means a lot. But that shows the university, the character, you know, that the students have from this university, right? I mean, they're great individuals. Their love for Christ, I mean, it's just wonderful, isn't it? And this area, really just South Louisiana, we really needed this.
Right, yeah. And me and my wife, when we started talking about doing this, we have 2 kids in college, and, we were seeing a lot of lack of Christianity and religious beliefs in higher education, and we wanted to do something special. So we started praying about it and really, got a consultant group involved to get it started. And the kids that have come to this school, I mean, they are a family. I mean, they love being here. They come here, they get better academically, they get better spiritually. The athletics is a bonus, they get to come out here and compete in college athletics, but it's really a family environment. We have about 100 students, and our staff, every student is loved. We really put it out there. We let them know that this is all about them getting better.
Now, let's talk about John Melvin, of course, who the university is named after. A great athlete. Just multiple sports,
right.
Really, and unfortunately, what happened. But how exciting, I guess, and I don't know exactly how I want to word this, but, naming the university after him, that's got to mean a lot, right?
It is. John was a special person to me. I mean, I coached at Berwick High School, and he was one of my first athletes that I had a good bond with. I mean, you love all your players, but he was just one that we connected, our personalities connected, and I helped him, get on his college visits and things like that, and got to know his mom and dad real well. Didn't really know much about his sister. She was in nursing school at the time, and I went off to coach professional baseball when he was at UL, and I got the phone call one day that he was killed in a motorbike accident, and I was devastated. When I came home for the funeral, and, I ended up moving back to Morgan City, several years ago, and ran into his sister, and next thing you know, we get married, and it's just God works in mysterious ways, and
that's right.
Here we are today because of it.
Absolutely, it's the path, right?
Right.
The path. Well, David, you're not only the president of the university, of course. You're a very busy man overall, but you have some books out there and such, right? You're an author as well.
I do.
I tell you, I can't keep up with you.
Right. Well, I try to give back. I've been blessed with some opportunities. I was able to coach professional baseball for a while, was Major League Scout. But during that time, I lost my relationship with the good Lord and was going down a dark path. And I was chasing that materialistic pursuit where, money and fame and signing autographs and all was more important, and winning was more important than my family. And it took me hitting rock bottom to realize that, hey, I need to get back in touch with the good Lord, and started, coming back up, and, he's blessed me in so many ways. So I started writing.
It feels so good,
it
doesn't
does.
it?
And so I started writing some books, trying to give back and, teach these kids, keep that relationship with the good Lord. I'm a certified sports psychology coach, so I do a lot of mental training for athletes as well as business professionals, and try to keep positivity. This world is so full of negativity right now, and it's hard to stay focused because every time you get on social media or watch TV or the news, it's all negative. And we try to just change that. We try to keep everything positive. I mean, you're going to have challenges. You're going to go through adversity. If you can train your mind to stay positive and focus on the right things, good things happen.
Absolutely, David. We want to thank you so much again, as we said, for everything you do and allowing us to come out here. And the mental thing too. Brady and I may need some mental help before this game's over with. The internet seems to be doing good right now, but keep praying.
Well,
right?
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. David Andron, president of John Melvin University. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we'll pull it off. Thank you.
Go Millers, right?
That's right.
There you go. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. And welcome back here to Crowley, Louisiana, John Melvin University, as the Crusaders have the ball to begin. That's going to go out of bounds, and the Millers are going to get this ball. And Brady, a very nice conversation there with the president of the university, David Andron, and really just showing his faith and
He's always
his,
been
belief in Christ. And
Yep.
just this is a great university.
It sure
really,
is.
really is.
David has always been a nice guy. I remember him since junior high. I went to Berwick Junior High with him, into Berwick High. Always been a great guy.
As the Crusaders will drive to the basket, and that one's just nice job there defensively as Elijah Kennedy tried to get it in there. John Melvin has it. It's Broussard. Broussard kicks it out to the corner. That's to Copper, and he hits the three. And it is now 44-37. Crusaders with the basketball, trying to drive to the basket, and does so. Is going to be Rawam Daniel, and he gets 2 for the Crusaders. As we are in the second period here, play. We got a whistle.
Let's go, Key!
Or second half. I said second period, but it was the second half. 44-39 our score. I want to welcome everyone in, and thank you for hanging in there with us. It's our first broadcast here at John Melvin University. So kind of coming into the unknown here tonight as far as for us, as far as what may go, how it may go with the internet and such. Did have some issues earlier, but it seemed to have kind of stabilized a little bit. Crusaders with it, driving to the basket, and in with it was Daniel. So he gets the 2, and we've got a timeout taken. So we'll go ahead and take one as well. 18:07 left to play here in this ball game. 44-41, John Melvin leading it over William Carey. It's college basketball and Premier Varsity Sports, KTKI 95.3 FM. Back in a moment. Back here in Crowley, everyone. 18:07 left to play here in the second half. As the Millers have it. Broussard under pressure, gets it away, and trying to get it into Sessions was Copper. That went off of the Crusaders, so the Millers will get it back. Broussard takes it out, gets it to Sessions, twisting, turning up with it, and it did not go. 44-41 our score. Crusaders have it now, and pulling back out to the top is Daniel. Daniel got it on over to the wing far side. Now driving in with it was McClammy, but nice job by Sessions with a no-look pass. you saw You saw Broussard just kind of point at him with a big smile. Got to see that young man on the court prior to the game, and he looked like he would be just fun. As we have a whistle. 44-41. Just over 17 minutes left to play here in this first half. And Brady B, thank you so much for taking the trip up here to John Melvin.
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed the trip. Enjoyed the food. Cajun Way.
Enjoy the food.
Cajun Way Boudin, baby. Boudin King out of Jennings. Of course, they've got a location here in Crowley. Always enjoy it. Look forward to that, man. Go.
Crusaders with it. This is Kennedy. Kennedy driving and goes off the front of the rim. Rebound by the Millers. Nice pass there over to Sessions. They kick it back out. That's to Copper, and Copper tries for three. Won't go, and the rebound by Tony Minor. As Crusaders take this one down the court. Driving and losing it was Daniel, and the Millers are going to take this one out. 44-41 our score. Up with the jumper from the free throw line. Nice job there by Keandre Broussard. Adds another two, and that makes it 46-41. Crusaders trying to go into the paint, taken away by the Millers. And that was Carey. They missed one of their own. Now Crusaders have it. Millers putting the pressure on. Up with it for three. The Sessions off the side of the rim. Now for three and in. Nice job there by Keandre Broussard. Hitting the three. And that makes it 49-41. Kennedy gets it on over to Daniel, and Daniel now back to the corner. That's Green, who misses. Nice job there of rebounding by Donald Carey, the junior from Cecilia. And off of the backboard, Carey went, and he puts another two on the board. 51-41, that lead up to 10 now. For the Millers, 15:07 left to play here in the second half. Crusaders with it, driving. That was Green, Robert Green, missed and taken in by the Millers. Making his way down the court, Broussard. Sessions loses that one. And the Crusaders have it. And we're going to have a, that's got to be a, oh, wow.
He pushed him.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. They're going to say that
Terrible call, Rev.
and we'll go ahead and try to take a look at it and see. Yeah, he puts that shoulder down, and I don't know, Brady B. And we're going to have a whistle again. I think they're going to get Chapman, maybe. Chapman didn't look happy about something. Crusaders going to keep it. Not sure what Chapman was talking about, but he didn't like something. This is from the wing. The three, and it won't go. Chapman loses it, headed momentarily. And the Millers have it. Sessions with it. Into the paint, trying to get it into Carey, but lost it. This is going to go out on the Crusaders. As Sessions backing ever so closely to the goal. He's going to have to kick this one out. He does so to the wing, and oh, he almost got him a slam. got the foul. You could see him right here just kick it out, and then he almost got that. He wanted it. 51-41. There's shot number one. That one does not go. Shot number two. That one will. It is now 52-41. John Melvin leads it. Crusaders with the basketball here in the second half. And Crusaders set to take this one out after the whistle. From the top, it's Daniel directing traffic. Nice job there by the Millers. Sessions with it. It will not go. Rebound by Chapman and the Crusaders, getting it down court into the paint, and that one's in. Nice job there by Landon Shows. And we're going to have another whistle. Millers take it in, and Carey's going to, let's see who they say this went out on. They're going to say the Crusaders, so that's Blaine Copper to throw this one in. Millers with it, and we're going to have a foul. So he makes it, or didn't make it. Okay, they do give it to him. So this will be the three-point play right here. We'll look at that replay. Just fighting, great job there. See him go down, but a great job of fighting there by Weston Spry, freshman from Homa. Over our neck of the woods, Brady B.
Yes, it is, man. I tell you what, you tell me everywhere I go, I see people I know. Tonight is no exception. I have to tell you that in a second.
Oh, wow.
Two people.
He's the only one that can go anywhere, go Italy, whatever, and he sees people that, I've never seen that.
Yep, I was at the Leaning Tower of Pisa and saw someone from Morgan City. Well, tonight I walk outside and see a young lady by the name of Kelly Williamson. I went to school with her in Berwick. She is the principal here at Northside Christian School. I walked out a couple of minutes later, and I see a guy by the name of David Hutchinson. Went to church with him in Lafayette, and he's the head basketball coach of Northside.
Yes, indeed.
So, they just follow me. What are you going to say?
54-45 our score. Nice job of kicking that one back out. Was Broussard. Yeah, you go anywhere, you know everyone.
I don't care where I go on vacation.
Nice pass. Did not get it, but he tried to get it into Carey. What a nice. Sorry about that, Brady.
It's okay.
That was just a real nice pass there. And
now you know why I behave myself so much. I see so many people I know.
So going up to the line, 54-45 to score. John Melvin leads it. That's Daniel. Daniel and makes that one. So they close to within 8. Here's his second shot. Gets that one. Coming into the game now is Elijah Kennedy. And we have 12 minutes left to play in this game. 54-47 now to score. Try to go up with it. It won't go. Kennedy in the paint. Now kicks it out to the corner. Up for 3, and that's in. James Harrell gets the 3, drains it. It's 54-50. Crusaders close to within 4. John Melvin with it. And Broussard tried to, I don't know if he lost that one or if he just tried to pass it to Carey. Couldn't quite tell, but Carey goes up with it and gets his 2. So go ahead and try to correct that score. It should show 49, but that was 3. And there's a timeout. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Brady V, our score here, it's 59-49. John Melvin by 10, 11:08 left to play here in this ball game. Back here in Crowley. Now home to John Melvin University, first year college, university. Keep wanting to say college. Is it because of my age or something?
That'll do it
college,
to you.
university.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, it's what we call it. That score is not corrected. It's 59-49. As we have a foul, a whistle. And here we go. Maybe we can get this score correct now. So 59-49 our score. Up and in was Elijah Kennedy for the Crusaders. Welcome everyone watching, listening, however you're doing it. I want to welcome in Jackie too, who's watching. Her son came up to us just before the game and thanked us, and
Awesome.
And what a great young man you've raised there. course, all the proceeds, I believe, from this game go to
Yes, Miss Jackie
Miss
East.
Jackie. Yep. As the Crusaders have it, it is 59-51 now. Crusaders trail. They get it inside to Chapman, and Chapman manages to get it back in, and they pull to within 6. John Melvin with the basketball. Sessions on over to the wing. Far side corner, and saving this one was Copper. The Millers losing. Copper's a little gimpy going down the court, and they may have to pull him out. I think he twisted an ankle or something, and as they bring Angel in, and (59-53) ball game. Nice job there of penetrating was Angel, but it just did not go. Crusaders with it now, going up for 3. That's a long 3. Was James Williams. And we now have 9:27 left to play in this game. John Melvin with it. Sessions near side, nice drive toward the basket, and gets 2 right there to Sessions. And it now makes it 61-53, approaching 9 minutes left to play in this game. Crusaders. As Williams has it. Williams working his way into the paint, misses that one. They fall for it. Onto the floor trying to get it. They're going to say it went out on John Melvin, and Crusaders are going to maintain possession. Clock now showing 8:49. Broussard's going to go out and dry up the floor. And he's a character. Daniels got it. Top of the key to Chapman. Chapman twisting, turning, up with it as he leans towards the basket, but it did not go. Taking it away was Spry, and we're going to have a whistle as this one goes out, and John Melvin's going to maintain possession. 61-53 our score. 8:26 left to play here in this ball game. Here's was Borderlaw that went up with it, and this one goes out. Went off of Chapman. John Melvin takes it in. It's Angel. Angel in the paint. Now coming back out, trying to get it back in to Collin. Taken away by the Crusaders. Some nice passing out to the wing. Now near side wing. Up for 3 and in. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. That was James Williams. So they're going to say the basket's good. So that makes it 61-56. Again, want to thank Matthew, Braden. They're over there with the camera. And thank you, Brady.
Happy to help, man. Just come along for the ride.
As we have 7, you came along for the food. You
Of
knew we
course.
were going to stop somewhere, and that's
course I
exactly
did.
what you did.
Betty Bowers
Yeah.
would have loved to have been with me
Yes.
today.
I
Man,
was-
that big link of boudin.
Boy, we're thinking just the same
Yes,
too.
indeed, man.
We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. 7:59 left to play in this game. 61-56. Miller's on top. It's college basketball. 95.3 FM. Also, Premier Varsity Sports. We'll be back in a moment. Back here in Crowley, it's William Carey University trailing John Melvin University by a score of 61-56. It was great talking to David and talked to him in a while, and it's been a very long while, and it was just great seeing him here tonight at the game, having that conversation at the half, and what they're doing here, Brady. Again, I just can't say it enough. It's fantastic.
Yes. I don't know if I've seen him since high school, to be honest with you.
It's been a while,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
definitely.
See him on, Facebook and
Sure.
and such. He's so busy.
And
I
who
don't know how he
knows?
does it.
No, I'm telling you. Who'd have thought one of our guys we went to school with being a president of a university?
I know.
Brian, there's hope. There's hope. I was talking to one of our former classmates that she's about to become a doctor. She's getting her doctorate degree.
Yeah,
So-
it's amazing, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. So,
As we have a whistle, 61-56 our score, 7 minutes, 44 seconds.
I might be able to do something with my life when I finally decide to grow up.
The junior from Cecilia, Donald Carey, is up at the line. And he's going to make the first one.
We decided we wanted to play, so we went into radio.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And he'll make number 2. So it is now 63-56. They've got 62. Maybe it is. We'll have to check that out. As John Melvin gets it back. And it is
What a great facility. Man, very nice.
yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Of course, we're coming to you from Northside Christian School here in Crowley.
Man, you know everyone, don't you?
Hey, man, I tell you what, you got to get out, Brian. You got to get out.
I try to get out.
Well, take sports.
That's
to get
what I'm
Brian
doing here tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
out. To think, man, we come in here and, young lady, we went to
Go ahead.
think we come here tonight to do a game, and young lady we went to school with in Berwick is the principal. I believe Kelly Williamson was maybe 2 or 3 years behind me.
Yeah.
She's now the principal of this school.
And-
A graduate from Berwick.
And look, we want to thank Northside Christian too. Oh, nice three there by the Crusaders, and it's now 64-62. But we want to thank this school, Brady, because they
Yes.
allowed us to use their internet. Unfortunately, we've had issues just with internet in general in this area. Sessions up with it for 3 from the wing, and he got it. And that makes it 67-62. Crusaders going for 3, and that's in.
Get on that guy.
Nice job there, James Williams, for the Crusaders. As John Melvin has it, they're going to put pressure full court with the jumper. Was Angel, and that did not go. Rebound by the Crusaders. They make their way down the court. Get it back on to Daniel trying to direct traffic. We are now at 6 minutes left to play in this ball game. 67-65. Airs up for three from the corner, and it's in. Kennedy drains that one. Or pardon me, James Williams. And a timeout is called. And 5:40 left to play, and we'll go ahead and keep it here. And Brady, as I mentioned, you know, a lot has to happen for a broadcast or for, you know, for this to come together. You know, we've been doing it for years, and with the internet issues, but this university's, you know, you said, hey, can we get the school's internet, and they
Sure
just
did.
like that.
Yeah, within minutes,
Yeah.
they were giving it to us. They welcomed us in with open arms. We don't know what the future holds. This is just
That's right.
something that we wanted to
This is
step
a pilot.
out.
That's
It's
right.
a pilot.
And,
Yeah, we stepped out to see, hey, we don't know what the future holds again, but they have welcomed us in, and we're going to be in touch with Coach Miguez.
Yeah.
And see what happens. But it's just a pilot tonight. We were happy to be here with the connection of the Melvins. I can tell you that our public service commissioner, Mr. Mike Francis, the owner
Yes.
of Francis Drilling Fluids, is a big supporter of John Melvin University. He is a resident here of Crowley. You say I know everybody. The Melvins,
He does, ladies
Mr.
and
Jim
gentlemen,
Melvin,
he
the
does.
father of John Melvin and his wife, they're from Gina. So is Mr. Mike Francis. They're from Gina. So is my wife. There's a family connection to my wife. So we've come full circle. So when I was speaking to Mr. Mike Francis a few months back when he was running for re-election, and he told me about all the connections, how he's a big supporter of this university, that's exactly why it's in Crowley, because he's a big supporter of it, and his connections go back to Gina. So my wife's hometown. So there you have it.
Yes, indeed. As the Millers have it, they lead, or they trail by one. Crusaders get it back. 5:23 left to play here in this game. Up with it for three, and it will not go. That's Landon Shows. Going back and forth now with Williams. And a nice layup there by Williams. And it makes it now 70-67. Crusaders have it back. Trying to go long down the court to Shows, and that one went out of bounds. Now 4:35, clock continues to run. John Melvin with it. Trying to go up with it was Broussard, but just kind of rolled off of the rim real gently. So the Millers trail by 3 here with 4:26. Crusaders going up to the line. They're going to try for 2. Up at that line is Tony Minor. Here's up and in. Now 71-67. See a lot of pink in on your screen, and that is for a reason. As it is now 72-67. We talk about Miss Jackie East. And here's the Crusaders, and Sessions got a nice one in there, and up with it, will not go, was Broussard. And the Crusaders get it back. Nice job, boy. You want to talk about going for it all right there. Keandre Broussard just
Did we lose something there?
no, we didn't.
Oh, okay, I see.
And and they tried to go with the, you all used to call that the alley-oop right in the old schoolyard there. And Crusaders with it. And going down on the floor was Keandre Broussard. A whistle. As the Crusaders have it. We now have 3 minutes left to play. 72-67. Crusaders lead the Millers. We got a whistle and it looks like they're going to send in Weston Spry, the freshman out of Homa. John Melvin will. Here trailing by 5. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left to play here in this ball game. At the free throw line is Copper, and he'll make that one. So he makes it a 4-point game, 72-68. And you love these points because no clock.
Yep.
No clock is running. 2:53 left to play. 72-69. John Melvin trails by 3. Crusaders have it as Williams driving, and it looks like they got Sessions. And they're gonna bring James Williams up to the free throw line for 2. I love the setup here too, and even
I know it.
You know, they're working in the concessions, but they can see out of the concessions.
Yep. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that either. That is fantastic. It gives them an opportunity to watch the game as Williams makes that first shot. 2:45 left to play. 73-69, and the second one is good also. 74-69. Millers trail by 5. Broussard kicks it, top of the key for 3, and that one hits off the back of the rim. And it's going to go out of bounds as Broussard tried to pick it back up and just kind of rolled ever so gently. From underneath the basket and out of bounds. Crusaders with it up off the backboard. Daniel, he'll pick up another 2, and it's 76-69. John Melvin, Sessions over to the wing and drains that one. Nice shot there. got it to Chapman. Chapman kicked it back out, now over to the corner, and rebound. And oh, they're going to say it went off of White. They're going to say it went off of John Melvin. I tell you what, the student section doesn't like it. You can see them in the background. They don't like that.
No.
They reversed it.
I was like, I didn't see how that happened either. Man, these fans reacting as much as the Bengals fans
see
did.
The shot there, missed, and then it never hit him. As the Millers go up for three. Well, I see some pulling on shorts and everything down there. Chapman gets the rebound. Boy, he kind of swung that.
Man, those fans acted about like the Bengals fans did over the officiating of that AFC Championship game. Oh, they were not happy.
Yeah,
Twitter was lighting up.
Yeah.
And apparently they had a right to be.
Well, good reversal, though, by the
there was just no way. There was no way.
Because you could clearly see right here, look. Okay, he goes up.
Yeah.
And when he comes down, he splits his legs, and then.
Yeah, there was no way.
That was just a good reversal by the officials. Good job by the officials here.
Yep.
76-72 as the crowd gets into it. Trying to get Chapman to miss that one, but he doesn't. 77. Here's the second shot, and that one's in. 78-72 our score. A minute 25 left to play. And that one was nice. So they get the three. Does John Melvin, and now makes it 78-75. And we're going to go ahead and I'll tell you what, we'll keep it here. Minute 14 left to play in this game, Brady B. And thanks, again for coming up here with me to Crowley, and want to thank David, the entire staff of John Melvin University, for giving us the opportunity to come up here. And it looks like everything kind of
it sure did. It worked
leveled
itself
off
out.
here. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Feels like homecoming for me.
That's it.
Seeing people I knew from way back at Berg Junior High.
taking selfies with
Of
people.
course. It's a reunion. Good to see you, Kelly. Take care. All right, that's what you do, man. You got to take care of your peeps. And so, again, Kelly Williamson, she is a graduate. I believe she graduated from Berwick High School. She is the principal of Northside Christian School, which is hosting this game for John Melvin University, the Millers. And then a friend of mine, David Hutchinson, I attended church with him at the Pentecostals of Lafayette in Lafayette several years back, and he is the head basketball coach here at Northside. So I didn't know this until I walked out earlier twice. They're looking at me like, what are you doing here? I will.
As the Crusaders have it, the Millers trail by 3. It's Chapman. They're just going to try basically a keep away here. Oh, they get it inside. Underneath the basket. Shows was just left alone, and you can see Coach not happy with that one.
No, not at all. He shouldn't be.
And they're going to call this one against the Millers. Score is 70. They're showing 78 to. As we have 44 seconds left to play here, and that's what it should be. 80 to 75. There we go. So we got a whistle. 37.9 seconds left to play.
Brian, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
What type of division do they play in? Do you know?
This is I want to say the golf. I'd have to look at. I had that coming in into
It's all good.
the conference. Yeah,
Okay.
coming into this game, and then of
Sure.
course at the beginning.
Yep. And Miss Jackie East commenting, she is now watching from home. Go Millers.
That
we
is
love y'all.
awesome.
Thank you for the opportunity, Miss Jackie, and we hope and wish you the very best. You will be in our prayers. We hope for a speedy recovery, and we do want to apologize for the buffering well beyond our control. We've brought 2 different connections. Yeah, it's the nature of the beast, and we're going to work on that for next
Anytime
time.
you're fooling with me, that's absolutely right.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing. We're coming in, we're seeing, feeling everything out. And,
Yep.
you know, hopefully we'll have a great relationship with the
Sure.
John Melvin University. And this one's up and in.
And again, this is a pilot tonight. It is a test, and this is what you do. You test the connections and see what we can do for the future. So again, we apologize. Again, it's beyond our control.
Absolutely. And that was 3 there. What a nice 3. And it's now 81-78, just like that. John Melvin trailing by 3. The Crusaders are going to have it. So you're going to see the pressure being put on. Try to get the quick foul. We'll call a timeout. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well, Brady. Our score here, 30 seconds left to play in this game. It's 81-78. William Carey leading John Melvin University. KQKI 95.3 FM and Premier Varsity Sports. We'll be back in a moment. Millers needing 3 points to tie, 81-78. Our score, 30 seconds. Crusaders, 30 seconds left to play in this game. Crusaders have it to take it out. Is going to be Williams, James Williams. Putting full court. Putting the pressure on the Crusaders. Sessions, they got the foul, so that's going to send the Crusaders to the line. John Melvin trails by 3 as Chapman goes to the line. And you're probably going to hear the student section get loud.
Sure they will. Tell you what, they've been into it. You never know what to expect, but impressive.
That's going to be a good first basket. Now 82-78. Crusaders up by 4, now 5. Carey's going to throw this one in. Gets it to Borderlaw. They need to get some threes. Here's a long 3 right here, and he nails it. Wow. What a shot by Blaine Copper, the freshman from Lake Charles, Brady B.
Man, that was incredible.
As we go ahead and take another look at that one. Look at that.
Wow.
Right in there.
I want to give a shout out to our graphics guy.
Oh, well, thank you.
B. Prodich.
B. Prodich.
Again, I want to thank Braden and Matthew, or as I call him, Matthias.
This is Matthew over
Yes.
there. He's
Yep.
He's on the
Look
way
at him.
on the other side.
Yep. Braden also has a.
Braden, I don't think Braden can hear us right
He
now.
can't, but he does have a nickname. It's Corn Dog.
Oh, is it?
I'll
That's
have
what
to
we're
tell you
calling
that.
him now?
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Of course, it's got to do something with food,
Of
right?
course, yes, indeed. Story I told him from years ago resonated because it had something to do with a corn dog. So he's inherited the name of a corn dog.
The Crusaders are set to take this one. John Melvin's going to have to file quick. 18 seconds left to play in this ball game. Now they're going to call a foul on, but you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing right here. The Millers are down by 2.
They better get
Let's
those.
see what that brings to the line. I think it's going to bring Shows, Landon Shows. Up, and he makes the first one. So that increases the lead to 3. This one goes in. Those are 2 crunch free throws by that young man,
Yes,
Shows.
indeed.
Millers have it. They're down by 4, 12 seconds. 10, up for the 3. Getting the foul. That is going to be 3 shots right there.
Down to the wire. Man, they've stayed neck and neck pretty much all game, though.
Yeah.
This is no surprise here.
They have it's 85-41. Here's the first shot. So Copper up at the free throw line makes the first one. Here's number 2. That one off the front of the rim. So 85-82. Our score here. John Melvin trailing by 3. Here's shot number 3, and it's in. It is now 85-83. They get the quick foul, 7.3 seconds left to play here in this game. Brady, it's been a while since we've had a basketball game, but it's also been a while since we've had one like this as well.
It has been, especially this high scoring.
Yeah.
We don't usually see these scores.
Here we go, up with it, and that one's in. So Williams gets his first one of 2. It's 86-83. Up and in. So that makes it 4, 6, 5, 4, 3. Up for 3, and this is going to be blocked by Chapman. And that will stop the clock. 1.6 seconds left to play in this game. And that will do it. Here from Crowley.
Well, Brian, it's not. Go ahead.
Sorry. Final score 87-83, Brady. 4 points. You know, led by as much as 10. But you know, I mean, what a great game, right?
Yeah, very
great
much
game.
so.
Two great universities, and just a great game here tonight.
Well, it's not our first college basketball game we've ever broadcast. We have done
that's
Nichols
right.
before,
That's
but
absolutely right.
this is the first one that you and I have originated and called, and we'll see what the future holds. We'll I know Coach Miguez wanted to visit after the game, and again, it's a pilot. We'll see what happens.
That's right.
And again, we want to thank Braden and Matthew for their assistance tonight and taking a road trip. And we actually went through Abbeville, took a little pit stop in Abbeville, and went to a little tech store, had some fun, and ate good before the game. Old Cajun Way Boudin King, nothing like it.
Brady loves he just loves it.
Well, you know I always know where the food stops are, correct?
Yes, you do.
There
Well,
you
folks,
have
we want to thank you for joining us here tonight, and just what a great game here between two great schools. I want to thank John Melvin University once again. Our final score here from John Melvin University: William Carey 87, John Melvin 83. I'm Brian Prodich, along with
Brady Burrell.
And for Matthew Prodich.
And Braden Burrell, also known as Corn Dog.
Everyone have a great night. I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head here.
Hey, you won't. Inside story. I'll tell you that one on the way home.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.